I was looking at something online the other day. It was on Google. It had to do with Zmot. It was, if I'm not mistaken, and I hate throwing stats out that I'm not confident on, but I believe in the last 4 years, people will go online to five separate places to find something out before they made a purchase on average, and now it's doubled to just over 10. As I think I saw the stat, which is phenomenal. When
Well,
you look
and
at
Chris,
that.
the other thing I've seen and read through these statistics that Google collected is that people triangulate between real world media, television, radio, and print, and then they reference online to look into the details and what other people are saying about the product, and then they bounce back and they see the advertising again, and that sort of bounce back is something that is critical in all strategies that marketers approach nowadays. Is they have to take into account that people are going to be crossing over and verifying a lot of the products.
Right, and I think, obviously it depends on the category of the product, as to what amount of research is done. If I'm buying a new automobile, I'm probably going to do a lot more research than if I'm going to a store and, buying, I don't know, dishwashing or something of that nature, or some kind of toiletry or something. So certainly that does play a role, but I mean, the customer journey, is different for everybody to some extent. I mean, some people start online, go offline, go back online. For some people, they go to the retail store first, then go online. So some people, and perhaps the majority of people, start their research, on search, and then they go maybe to a brand's website, which also, by the way, still has a high trust factor associated with it. And then that's when things kind of run off the rails and they start doing research, in other ways before they make their decision ultimately. But all of those factors have to be taken into consideration, and to me, it really verifies the need for brands to be engaged in the use of social media, and they are. I mean, brands are getting it. It's just a matter of, and again, this is what the book I think really tries to the point it tries to make is, okay, you understand social media, and you're involved in it. You understand e-commerce, and you're involved in that. So how can those two come together in any meaningful way so that you're actually delivering sales via social media? And that's where I think we try to sort of differentiate ourselves in the book. And let me say a word about this book. It is, to my knowledge, and I did quite a bit of research before making this claim, it is the first book to specifically address social commerce solely. There are other books that touch on it. Maybe there's a chapter or reference or whatever. There is a book that was published in France by a French publisher. I don't know that it even made its way to the U.S. really, or was even translated into English. But to our knowledge, this is the first book to be published for a North American market, certainly by a major publisher, to talk about social commerce, social media, and social sales specifically.